The people behind Heroes Dutch Comic Con posted on their Instagram stating that the Overwatch voice actresses couldn't attend the panels for the convention. But if you scroll a little downwards at the bottom of the page, there was a small little paragraph about some stay-at-home tournament. Participation? Free. Prize? Something we already own. Morals? None. Hotel? Trivago. We're in. Single elimination, single life, single map, one loss, and we're done. Game plan was simple. Join, play wild as hell, and leave an impression behind. Plan was foolproof. Round 1. We're against Mercy No Fade. No casters. I honestly have no idea what the reason is behind which map is casted, so we're just playing until the senpais notice us. We play Oasis, first round, absolute domination.
Oeh, lekker drak.
Oh, een mooie blok met de bal.
Mooi de pop tegengehouden.
And then we lost the map completely and abysmally.
Dat toernooi.
I never said we were perfect.
Dit was allemaal van het plan dat we in de losers bracket komen.
Or even good. Apparently that doesn't mean we're done yet. So we're thrust into the losers bracket and we're up against Data Reboot. There we were again. No casters whatsoever to be seen, so here's a quick recap of what went down.
Onze normale playstyle is best passief.
Ja, hangt vanaf hoe je speelt op.
Are you fucking... Ik werd gebodyblocked daarin.
Ja.
Fuck it, pak ze.
Zijn er links?
Oh, dubbel headshot op die Zarya nog.
Prioriteit.
Dat is nu wel anders dood.
Dood.
Engagen met...
Oh, dat was vies.
Ik ben heel vies.
Dood.
Weet
Die was... Nee, we're good.
Ballonnetje opstellen, let's go.
Alle goede mensen zijn on fire!
Okay, now imagine us doing that again against Pizza Carry. One more time.
Hey! Great!
Wie heeft mijn gold gespeeld?
Okay, one more time against Bass. Last time, I swear.
Ik doe wel
Yes. Jeroen maakt al eventjes een screenshot.
Hey! Wat? Maar dit is 100% is dit die 6k. Ja, dit is de 6k. Hier.
Energie, damage boost. Ja, nou hier.
Yeah!
Ja, dat komt wel goed hoor. Ik ga gewoon lekker Sombra doen. Ja, doe maar.
Seeing once again for Big Lions, as we see with Mana Class before, Ragnar Zarya with the Junkrat and Hanzo. What do you make of that, Max?
This is a whole lot of spam. There's gonna be so much damage just coming out straight into the faces of Iconwest before they're even able to see that point. I'll count.
Ik screen dit even.
Altijd bezig met teentjes.
Ik krijg last van mijn arm.
Teentjes. Teentjes.
Oké. Oké, en nu switch maar terug naar Reinhardt.
En nu terug Reinhardt, ja.
Links deur, links deur.
Their defensive positions here, Manson trying to get some spam damage already done. The Junkrat grenades are rolling on through, and I'm seeing Crashorn on the Sombra now, Max. What would you want to see of that?
Well, this is going to be very hard to find any sort of fight, because similar to how you've got that spam comp, which is just going to be ripping Screezy's shield apart, that is going to rip apart any Sombra who's try to get into that team's backline.
Ja.
For just about 5 seconds. It's not going to be enough as KMD will pick up a squeeze here. The main tank for Icon Wise. There's no shields available. We have a trade. KMD will not get away with that easily. But it is still a bit of a poke war, Max.
And at the moment, Big Lions, they're winning the poke war. Well, they've got so many ultimates pretty soon to be coming up. KMD...
En zo omhoog, en zo omhoog.
Sorry, pak de Zarya, pak de Zarya.
Pak de Zarya.
Zarya is empty, pak de Zarya, Zarya. Nice. Lucius,
Anna.
60% now to EMP as Goronem manages to take out Don Fox, and the offense is just trying to take a hold of the point, but we still have 5 people for Big Lions just holding onto the point for now, and now the tower is coming on through. Shadow getting invested as well, but no, the tower will get denied, but that doesn't matter. Squeeze once again down, the Reinhardt not allowed to live.
Yeah, but if you're Iconwise, you've got your win condition in the hand right now. Questron has EMP, and crucially, Photo is not gonna have Signbar. You have to move quickly. He is 10% away from that ultimate, but my goodness, if you can set this one up, Bell, then you're gonna easily be able to wash away all of the lines and take it.
Oh, Quest run ever
Okay,
slightly
EMP,
detected is
3,
now going to
2,
go through the middle of the point. That is the EMP. Finds 4. Is there a follow-up? It's going to be a nano on the side. Actually, Quest run finding Piggy, finding Don Fox as the Sombra just tries to get all of the value here for that nano here. The dragon managing to get just ever so slightly something. Matza, the lone ranger here, not staying alive for much longer. And Icon-wise will start picking up point A.
A little bit of a misposition there from Photo. Had the Signbar up for when the EMP comes through, but he's in the middle of the team. He gets caught out in the blast. It means he can't actually call in on it to try to keep everybody up in the life for when Icon-wise move in. Questron actually getting that nano boost onto him, already 63% to EMP. So Photo once again going to be pressured down by the entirety of Icon-wise so that he puts that Signbar in, allowing that Sombra to try to put her ult.
Zovers gemaakt er niet. Zijn er hack? Zijn hack? Nick, het is je kans. Nee!
Header gets denied by a sleep. No value for squeeze, but all the value for game D. A triple kill for the tire, and Big Lions will not allow Icon-wise to get any more push for now.
Oh, for Icon-wise, that was just the push that went wrong. In a nutshell, Bell, everything that they possibly tried to trot out, all of it, Big Lions just threw completely back into that basis. That sleep onto squeeze was absolutely huge, and it means that that shadow is gone. So Piggy going to become into a shadow of their own, doesn't have to worry about the counterplay coming on through. What they do have to worry about, though, is the grab dragon combo. So yes, Photo still has the Science Barrier, but as soon as he uses it to try to save his team from that combo, Restaurant's just going to be there with that EMP waiting in the wings, waiting.
Ja, als ze
ik doe eerst EMP.
Lucio ult gebruiken, dan hebben we
Ja, nee, ik EMP 3, 2, 1.
Getting trapped by Junkrat trap, but the EMP finds 6. Everyone though stuck in a grab. The dragon manages to get a trade. Will there be more follow-up for the EMP? Yes, there is, as Icon-wise is just rolling on through, barreling through the Big Lions and not allowing them to hold for much longer.
But it could have been a little bit overkill. You could have won that point even just with that grab, with that dragon, keep EMP for this next push, because Big Lions are still going to have a contest spell, and they've got so many ultimates now up and on the board, whereas Icon-wise, well, they just threw that ultimate economy completely out of the window. They've only got a grab, and there's nothing to try to immediately get the follow-up through with it.
Man, ze moeten even dichterbij komen. Anders is het rechts.
Fuck.
Niet down. En zo rechts. Gaat naar achteren. Ze hebben nano's.
Ha, got him.
Again, looking for the tags, manages to get Goranim. Lucio not available as Big Lions will once again hold on to the defense.
And Icon-wise still holding on to this grab and holding on just a little bit longer because Don Fox is going to secure the kill onto that counterpart. KMD is actually going to be swapping off the Junkrat and onto the Sombra, so they want to fight EMP with an EMP. And now it's going to be so hard for both of these Reinhardts to operate, while they're going to have to be putting their shields in all sorts of angles unless they get hacked out early.
Oh fuck. Are you fucking...
Also links, Bob.
93% that shadow.
Well, it's gonna get hacked and gonna be denied a bit of space as he is just trying to follow up on this. Hanzo will manage. So with one opening already out of the fight, a second one, that is just 4 people left for the Big Lions. Icon-wise now looking strong for this next fight. Are gonna invest both the EMP and the Graviton to just clean this one out. 1 minute on the clock. Payload will move on to point B.
Okay, not the most traditional duo of ultimates that we've seen, but Icon-wise do still have something that can initiate with this next fight. They've got the Shadow, they've got the Dragons. If Big Lions fail to block that one ultimate, Bell, all of them are going to be on their backs. None of them are going to be able to move to the left or the right to negate the Dragon Strike.
Yeah, well, it's going to be a battle of the dragons as we look at the top of the screen for a few ultimates. So, as we have Icon-wise pushing the payload further, Big Lions taking a very defensive ult box. What do you make of that?
They really don't want to get caught out. That's why you're seeing hardly anyone behind Piggy. So if the Reinhardt fails to block the Shadow, the rest of the team are still going to be able to survive the Dragon Strike.
Well, you're not going to be able to block the shatter if you're hacked, and it comes
This
on
is
through.
me.
Both of the dragons flying on out, but Mr. Next is going to get most of the value here, getting those 2 kills. KMD trying to do whatever he can in the backline, will get taken out by Solace as the payload pushes on forward. 1 minute 30 seconds on the clock to try and get this full push. Will anyone make it back? Yes, we see the Lucia coming on in. Piggy will not land the shatter. No one on the floor as the recontest is here. Big Lions ready to hold on to it. That nano on the Reinhardt. Squeeze will get slapped, will not get the charge off. Peggy is just cleaning on out, and this will be Big Lions is still holding on to the point.
Oh, Piggy, I saw exactly what you tried to do. Tried to go up the stairs, drop onto the high ground, put the shadow into the backside of Iconvice. Unfortunately, it doesn't work out, but the team is there, able to get a little bit back into the fight faster, Bell, because, you know, it respawns when it gets to that point. The pillars are so much closer to the defender's favor, but that doesn't mean that you can cheat ultimate economy.
Links achter ons, links achter ons.
EMP in 3, 2, 1.
If you're all
Well, everyone got caught out with that EMP. 5 people caught and the payload moving forward. It is going to be a grab to try and get something. Piggy managed to get Quest on. The shatter does not land. And with that, Iconvice will get the full push. 23 seconds on the clock.
I mean, they should be feeling
Nice. Wait.
Lucio, Rein, Zarya. Bastion? Bastion. Ik word Bastion.
Dat is kut.
Oh nee, is Reinhardt. Oké, laat maar. McCree, Sombra. Oh nee, mee McCree.
Ik sta klaar voor
Oké,
So watch along with the Big Lions trying to go for their offense. More Ryan Zarya for these fights here as Big Lions start poking on through. And yeah, it's
pakken.
for the wall that comes on out now. Peggy taken out immediately. No prisoners taken here as the rotation is not that favorable for the Big Lions trying to get to this mega health back, but everyone is there for Iconvice to just punish whoever is in their backline.
And Big Lions, the rotation to get out as well was just not there. They lose the Reinhardt, that should be immediately timed the retreat, but half of them go in, half of them get split off, and half of them get staggered out. Restaurant is already 50% to this EMP is going to be absolutely huge because Photobro is not able to keep pace with that Sombra, only 33% to the sound barrier bell, and that is going to be the get out of jail free card that Big Lions need for when that EMP gets pulled out.
Big anti.
Geen low, geen dood.
Oh, ik ben eruit ziet.
Mee dood, of mee hack.
Zarya links in de kamer.
Mees
Help.
1.
Ik kom eraan, maar niks.
Here poking away, but Matsu will also get punished. It is still Iconvice's fight to win.
KMD is going to swap onto the Hansel, so they want to have a little bit of a long-range poke battle because it's a good swap. Iconvice, they're running a very deathball composition. They need to be straight up and in the faces, so if Big Lions increase a little bit of distance between them, then maybe KMD is able to get that crucial first pick, and Big Lions can just springboard off of that one kill. They do, though, have to still get to this point. They do still have to hold up against the onslaught that is going to be crushed on EMP. Still in the sign barrier.
Oh, there's the EMP fighting all 6. Piggy immediately on the form, followed by the rest of his team. There's just not much to mention on this. Iconvice just
Zoveel damage.
stomping with that fight on the Big Lions.
But they put in the nano as well, which was a little bit of overkill. And so Big Lions, they're going to be coming into this next fight. And this next fight is really the best chance that this team is going to has had so far to trying to wrestle this point into their control. They've got the Blizzard. Gurnham is going to have the Silent Bar, but there's no Diva to play around. There's no Matrix. You know you can freely Blizzard. You just have to have that follow-up.
But the sleep is going to deny a lot of that follow-up. That is how the Venn diagram of death. Both of the Blizzards are on a line as KMD and Matze try to pull this back for the offensive side. KMD with another pick here as the team members of Iconvice start dropping down. Crestron is alive, is gonna get spotted out, will not manage to contest.
Yeah, so basically Silent Barrier in a Blizzard it's a little bit of a band-aid. Well, you put it in and it keeps everybody alive for just a little bit longer, but unfortunately any added pressure, that wound is just going to burst straight back open. So now Big Lion's able to pick up
hope
point
so.
A, able to have a Grab Dragon combination that they can put on through. And unfortunately, Iconvice, they only just get a handful of their own, which means that they don't really have anything that they can combo with Grab outside of EMP. And that's not the follow-up that you need. You need something with oomph, you need something with kick, you need something that gets the kill feed lighting up.
EMP in 3,
What
2,
we will be
1.
waiting for, what everyone will be waiting for, and the EMP once again finding 6, and it will be the kill feed lighting up with kills for Iconvice, all red in that kill feed, and now with 3 picks, once again, it is Big Lions back to spawn to rethink their strategy.
Big Lions are playing far too passively. They've got the Grab Dragon, they know there's no Diva, they know it's not going to be taken off the cards, and they know that Gurnham put in the Sound Barrier 2 fights away, so it's not going to be up and online. They need to push forward, they need to put their pedal to the metal.
As the payload also moves forward, someone is pushing the pedal down there. The dragon comes on through, followed by that graviton. That is 2 picks that they already get, both of the tanks and Goronim. No speed boost either, and it is Big Lions now for a change, moving on forward ever so slightly. 2 minutes on the clock.
They need to move forward increasingly farther because they need to take up the space. They need to set up and not allow Iconvice to try to get that foot through.
hebben
There's
3
no-
ults.
You can already see Squeezy's
Oh,
trying
ik ga
to
te-
do. Transduce is gonna have that nano boost, but you're not wanting to commit if you just lost your Sombra. You've got a Shadow, you want to combo with a nano boost, but you want to crucially hack Piggy out first so it doesn't get blocked.
You would want to see that come on through, but that is now a nano boost invested. Piggy going aggressive, payload moving forward, and we see Iconvice is rotating around. Piggy recognizing it immediately, charging around. The shatter drops everyone to the floor, but it's too little too late. The payload has been picked up. The checkpoint has been grabbed, even if the kills are going all in favor of Iconvice.
Yeah, they do know that now
krijg
they're
alles
just
met
trying
één
to build
kogel,
up
maar
all
kijk
the
wel.
space.
Ze hebben
Because
punt,
they
ga
put
weg
in
daar.
that shadow, they want to buy enough time as they possibly can to let Crash on
Dat is
board
een
up to that
spawn,
EMP
met
because
zo.
Photo, once again, not gonna have Sound Barrier for when Hack comes on through. Piggy's gonna have a shadow, and that's really all that Big Lions have to try to open up this fight. Whereas if you look at the other side of the story, well, Iconvice is on the opposite end of the scale. They've got so many things that
We hebben
can
geen
start
setup
and
ults, dus we
finish
gaan gewoon
all of these
nano
fights.
en Sombra doen. Nano Sombra en dan...
We will definitely hear Squeeze getting a fire strike on through, but the shadow for Piggy, you don't need to worry about anything if there's no shield to block it. The Sandbear keeping everyone alive, and it's going to be the EMP to push on further. Mr. Next getting that opening pick, no shield available, Reinhardt gone, and Iconvice once again on the back of this Hanzo, just pricking up all of the kills.
I mean, I absolutely adore the way that the Sombra and Anna for the side of Iconvice are interacting. EMP comes out, and then Crestron immediately gets knocked. That's the second time we've seen that played. And already Crestron 45%, 54%, skyrocketing after the next ultimate.
Hanzo.
That is not what you want to see here as Mr. Next once again. Nice headshot onto the Anna. No nano, no main healer. As Peggy is trying to push on forward with the rest of his team. You do see Dom Fox quite high charge Zarya. Questron to the side, racking up that EMP. And it is
Links
looking like a
zit
difficult fight,
McCree,
Mox,
links zit
to hold on to for Big Lions.
Especially if you're going into Grab Dragon and EMP, but will have to hold on to that Soundbar, but he knows it's going to be enough.
Not going to be enough as both of the grabs and dragons are coming on through. It is trades either which way, but Kambi is coming out on top, but Don Fox on a sliver of HP, managing to hold on to the payload. It is a minute to go, Mox.
Yeah, and honestly, Photo played that perfectly. Soundbar would not be enough to keep everybody alive, so he doesn't put it in. He keeps the hold of it, and now they're going to have it for when Gressman tries to put the CNG in the loose. Is playing middle of the pack.
EMP in 3, 2, 1.
Something's gonna be coming out!
That is now where the Sombra comes on through. The shadow to follow it up. Kambi with 2 picks. We have the trade coming in. The Sandberry gets invested. This is late in the fight. Will that be enough to hold on to it? It is looking like Squeezes is trying to get Kambi off the point. 20 seconds to go, and Big Lions are pulling back.
Well, they don't really have anything to try to crack this one open, though. But it's gonna be the last dregs of a team fight. They do have Deadeye, they do have Nano, but there's a shield in the way. Iconvice can just bundle up behind Squeezes and safe.
Okay,
Squeeze
dude.
manages to rotate ever so slightly. The nano right
Sorry, it's hacked.
will get the shatter off. Squeeze on the floor, but there is no follow-up. We have once again the trade with Franz dives. The Ana for the red team is gone.
So Hanzo,
The
is that
main
a hit?
healer,
Yeah.
the shatter lands, but so does the dragon. It is straight
low.
either
Dragon
which
is hacked.
way. It is such an equal fight at the moment, but here comes the dragon for Mr. Nex. Will that fight value straight across the point? Mr. Nex not needing the dragon, just gets the arrow to Matse. The Doomfist not managing to get anything done. There's Piggy taking a bit of a cat nap in the middle of this fight, and once again this EMP fighting fight. Questron not taking any prisoners with those EMPs. No one's on the point. Ike Wise wins this matchup.
Well, and just as Big Lions were about to hit that Graviton as well, EMP comes out and just absolutely topsy-turvies all of the chances that they had. Oh, Questron! Oh, and so in the wind, will you pulls out the play of the game straight under the feet of poor Don Fox.
Will absolutely do so. These huge EMPs coming on through for Questron. Definitely a strong contender here for just in general being player of the match a lot of the times.
I mean, Belle, we have to point out 47 enemies EMP'd. 47. EMP'd, not hacked.
No, EMP.
EMP'd, ulted. Like, absolutely insane. The amount of resources that Iconvice put behind that Sombra. My goodness.
That was very much a bit of madness how much value you got from that.